Hey, welcome to another episode of Music Tips and Reviews with JG. I thought this was a very important topic. A lot of the YouTube world, we're talking about these 9 to 5 jobs and how, you trying to pursue your dreams. Whether you be a content creator like myself, trying to pursue YouTube full time. But I want to talk about pursuing music, trying to pursue music, and you feel like you're stuck. I've felt like that. You're on a 9 to 5 job. You got to clock in, you got to be at a job on time, or you get fired. Personally, a lot of jobs I've had, you be on this point system where, you be late or you be tardy, or your performance is not as up to par as they want you to have it. Your job is on jeopardy. It jeopardizes your job, and you can get fired or terminated. That happened to me. A lot of these things that I'm talking about today happened to me. Being stuck on a 9 to 5 job, you have so much creativity in your mind. Me personally, going years, you be at your job, and it seems like to me, I'm a morning person as far as creativity. And so in the morning, I'll be thinking of songs, I'll be thinking of song ideas, and I'd be at work and I have to wait till my break, hoping that I remember the song to record on my phone during my break. Or sometimes, people bother you during break, and you don't have time to even go to your phone and record, song ideas. And so I know your pain. I know your pain being on a 9 to 5 job, and you feel like your creativity is boxed in. But I want to do this video for hope. Tell you some ways that you can get out of this 9 to 5 job thing. And the first thing I want to say is that society may make you feel like a 9 to 5 job is your only avenue. They'll make you feel like this is the only way to go in order to survive in life, but that's not true. Even seeing people in this world of YouTube being content creators, you see a lot of content creators, they get to do this full time, and that's a blessing to do this full time. I pray that this channel, I get to the point where I can do this full time, but presently that's not the case right now. But hopefully in due time, I get the support, that I can get in order to make it to that level, trying to work my way up to that. And so it's a lot of things that go into this thing, being stuck on a 9 to 5 job, and you trying to pursue music. You're gonna have family, you're gonna have friends, you're gonna have people saying, oh, you should do this, do that. But it's no, I'm just speaking in general, and it's nothing personal. But you're gonna have people telling you, oh, you should take this route, but you got to keep your mind in a tunnel vision towards that goal of music. Like I always preach on this channel, social media is the new A&R. And so please be resourceful of these social media platforms. Don't use it in a negative way, but use it in a way, you may be at your 9 to 5 job. I thought this way, what's my plans to get away from this job? That's the question I ask every day. What's my plans to get out of this job? What's my plans? What should I do after work in order to work towards not being on this job anymore? What can I do to prove people wrong that this is not the only way to go? Being on a 9 to 5 job. And I'm not knocking people that love their 9 to 5 jobs. If you love and you're passionate about what you do, I'm not talking about those people. But I'm talking about those who feel like 9 to 5 job is not their end goal. They don't want to be on a 9 to 5 all their life. I'm talking to those people, that want to pursue music full time, and they want to make it a living, doing this music thing. And so I'm talking to you guys, but only you can control, I'm almost sound like Smokey the Bear. Only you can prevent forest fires, but only you can, only you can control that. Only you, and God or whoever you believe in, you're the only ones that can make a difference, in your life. As far as, which way your life goes, I often keep in my head, you only got one life, why not do the things that you feel like you deserve to do? If you feel like you're as talented as anyone else that you see on the TV screen, A-list artists, producers, songwriters, pursue that. I remember, I was kind of shy of singing on YouTube, and I did one short, and I was singing and just shot up in like minutes. Me singing and playing the piano. Like I said, social media is the new A&R. You never know who's watching your videos. Reminds me of an artist, Dondria. I know many of you know her as musicians and singers. Dondria Fat. She was on YouTube grinding, singing covers of so many songs, and Jermaine Dupri saw her video and signed her to So Def. And she came out with her album. She's still doing her thing. And like I said, you never know who's watching. I be seeing now Timbaland, he be on Instagram reacting to random artists he see on Instagram. And so you never know who's watching. That happened to me a few years ago. I posted a song I wrote and produced, and a huge producer, that worked with Babyface. That's kind of the hint. But he worked with Babyface, and he said, "Wow, this is a great song. Keep going." And like I said, you never know who's watching. Never know who's watching you on these platforms. And so that's the first step. Exposure. I can't stress that enough. Put your music out there. You got SoundCloud, you got YouTube, you got Instagram, you got TikTok. People is blowing up from TikTok. That's the main thing. That's the answer right there. Exposure. You'll never get off that 9 to 5 job if you don't expose your gifts, your talents in music. Stay humble. That's how I got placements. Stay humble. Write, do your music on time, do it as soon as possible. I was working a 9 to 5 job when I got my first placement, huge placement. And as soon as I got that email, they sent me the beat, the track, I started writing, and I got that placement. And so don't procrastinate when you get that door crack for opportunity. Jump in there. Had an opportunity to work with a certain artist, international artist. And I said, I'm gonna find my way to that studio, and I did. And they was impressed with my talent. So yeah, if you feel stuck, you just gotta expose your talents, your gifts, however way possible. Make time for your gift. And I know you feel stuck because you stay up late night and you gotta wake up early morning, if you got a morning job. The reason I didn't get evening job, because I felt like you don't have any time, like having an evening shift. Like you work in the evening, you get off at night, and then you gotta go to sleep. You feel tired, and then in the morning you gotta get ready for work again. So I didn't really get into that morning. Plus, studios, people not working in the morning like that. most music people, they work in the evening or at night, and so you just feel stuck. I know that feeling. So I hope this helped you out. Expose yourself, get up here on YouTube, make cover videos. You never know who's watching. So appreciate y'all for watching, and until next time, peace.